Hey, Nessa girl. My hair is laid like everybody knows. If you get caught in a lie that you told, just start playing with your titties. Use your feminine wow to get out of the situation. Lord, let them use you. Ow, Willie Watkins. Yes, God, honey. Put a little bit of cremation number 5 on me, honey, and burn these lies. Yes, God, honey. My hair is laid like Federal Parks, bitch. Esquire, mother, and attorney at law. Okay. Child, this last episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta, honey, it was a kiki. Okay, if you wanted to be a kiki, it could be a kiki. Child, we all said last week was boring, but this week was messy. I'ma jump to the meat and potatoes of it, child. Nene and Cynthia was out for lunch, honey, and Miss Nene with her messy ass, they was talking and she was like, oh yeah, girl, Cynthia, girl, that was messy, just like Phaedra Parks with this message. Child, Nene had done played a message that somebody had sent her via voicemail. Phaedra made a mistake and butt dialed somebody and was overheard saying she invited Cynthia to the birthday party. Cynthia couldn't make it, but she really didn't give a fuck if she came or not. Yes, God, honey, Miss Phaedra, tell us how you really feel, okay? Tell me something good. And tell me that you really don't give a fuck if Cynthia come. Yes, God, honey, but check these T's. Cynthia was like, cool. I'ma call her out on it. Cynthia invited Phaedra to the restaurant, honey, and just set her up for the ultimate failure. How was the party? I've been to all of Aiden's events except for one, and Phaedra just agreeing, honey. Yes, just giving you all kind of pleasantries, okay, and lies, honey, because pleasantries is nothing but a mundane word for lies. Just giving her all kind of dynasty smiles, eating and drinking the milkshake. She said, yes, you have, and how was the party? Oh, it was great, and I'm sorry I couldn't come. But back this shit up. Cynthia brought this bitch a gift just to get her together. Cynthia gave her a gift and was like, now I'm finna confront you with some mess. So anyway, Cynthia says, Miss Phaedra, I overheard that you said you didn't give a fuck if I came or not. Phaedra got to looking all perplexed, honey, like she didn't know what was really going on. And I'm going to give Phaedra her credit. For the most part, she does a very good job of staying out of mess, okay? But child, Phaedra wasn't aware that her donkey buddy had donkey dialed. Her donkey booty had on donkey dialed somebody's phone and they made a jackass out of her. Okay? Child, long story short, Cynthia was like, no, you said it. And I heard it. Child, Phaedra had got the nervous. She had got the sweating under her arms, backpedaling and pussy popping. Cynthia said, do you want to hear the message? Phaedra said, nope. But what I want to do is play with this mosquito bite in my titties that's been there for the last 2 days. Okay, Phaedra, your titties was itching before you got there. Okay? Yes, God, Phaedra. University of Georgia Law School taught you well. Go in, Miss Phaedra. Now, this is the only thing I'm going to say. Okay, I still don't think Phaedra can be considered messy after this because in the privacy of our own homes, we all share private thoughts, okay? Don't make it seem like you haven't talked to your significant other about your best friend or about your mama or about anybody, your supervisor. Don't act like you haven't talked to your husband, your confidant, or your best friend about somebody and said something to them that you did not want to get back to them. And as far as Phaedra was concerned, she was talking to Apollo, okay? So as far as she was concerned, yes, I've never said that about you to anyone. You're not finna go tell some bitch on the street or your friend what you said about them to your husband, okay? So yeah, she was lying, but it was one of them little white lies because in her mind, she's like, well, I only talked to Apollo or my mom or whoever I was talking to, and I know damn well they didn't go back and repeat it. So shit, I ain't finna confess and profess to this mess. No, God, honey. So Miss Phaedra, she vehemently denied it. Or at least she tried to until Cynthia said she had that recorded. Then she started playing with her titties. See, that's why God give women's nice titties and ass, okay? Child, the next time I can't pay my bills, I'm just gonna start playing in my ass and see how far they get me. Hurry up and come out with this donkey booty, because if them titties got you out of that, honey, all this wagon I'm dragging could get me out of this debt and this bad credit. Okay? Child, moving right along. I live for Portia husband, Cordell Stewart. I think Cordell is the most rational person to date on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. He was very rational. Go in, Cordell. I got my eye on you. And honey, with a dingbat like Portia for a wife, somebody in the house got to have an IQ and be rational. For that, Cordell Stewart, you get an official yes, God. Go in and let have. Now don't fuck up, Cordell. Stay a supporting character and stay neutral. Baby. Kenya Moore. Kenya. Kenya, I love the theatrics and the circusry that you bring to this show, because, baby, they is making a fool out of your ass on this pursuit of happiness, a.k.a. dupe Walter into marrying me scheme you got going on, okay? And is it me, or is Kenya auntie giving me hardcore Zora Neale Hurston lesbian tease, okay? Quiet as it's kept, the way your aunt drilled Walter at that table, hell, you need to be marrying her, okay? Y'all giving me Mimi Foss and Ariane tease, honey, and her sheer to the scalp hairdo ain't helping matters either. Kenya, I think you ought to kick Walter to the side and just go on with your auntie, since she seemed to know everything about you, okay? And child, baby, Walter hair was laid like Duke, TCB activator, or Sheen, ISO Plus, and Vaseline at the same damn time. Yes, God. Now I understand why Kenya's skin so bad. Child, anybody who man hair that juicy, you know, when they be having sex and stuff, and Walter be spending the night around her house, leaving all that stuff, all that cream of nature and all that Vaseline and stuff. See, that stuff can get in your pores. That stuff is very heavy, okay? And when this man get up and leave after he finished doing his business, because you know he don't love her, so when he hunts her, it's like a transaction. He do his business and he get up and leave. All that oil and stuff, see, all that like this, it's in that lady pillowcases, okay? And she got to sleep in that stuff, and that stuff get all in her skin and make it bad, okay? Now I understand why she had to slather that cremation number 5 on like that and them bumps and stuff. Walter, rank your hair out before you come around that lady house. It is very disrespectful. She is having a hypoallergenic reaction to all that stuff you was putting in your head, okay? Child, I don't even know that lady. Okay, yes, God, honey. But Kenya, can you please stop? Walter couldn't even bring himself to say to that table that he loves Kenya when Auntie Billy had, I'm calling that lady Billy because she looked like a boy. That's not nice. But when Auntie Billy asked him where was he at on the continuum of like a lot, love, want to get married, he filibustered all around that answer. And child, the real gag is Kenya served Walter that lunch outside in that loud ass backyard because her house ain't have no furniture in it. Okay, the child, Kenya kitchen was so bald-headed. Child, she ain't had the first oven mitt, okay? And typically when people move in, the first thing they do is go get a roll of paper towels or go to Wendy's and steal the napkins and the straws. Kenya didn't have even much, a pack of napkins in her kitchen. No, God, honey. And you notice they didn't pan. She ain't have no bar stools. They didn't pan around so you can see the sitting area. Who in their right damn mind want to sit outside with all them damn frogs and crickets? Child, I could barely hear the lies Walter was telling her because them rude-ass frogs. No, God, Miss Kenya, you would have been better off moving into a corporate rental down in Atlantic Station. Or, child, at least you could have stayed to the extended stay, honey. That's $169 a week, but at least that come with furniture and utensils. All right. And, child, last but not least, Kim. Oh, hold on, let me back up. Portia reads without even knowing she reads. That's how dingy she is, but I love her for that because she was just reading Kenya left and right. But catch these teas, last but not least. Kim, How you gonna move out of Kendra's house and take her furniture with you? You dead ass wrong. Marlo already read your ass on the reunion and said you moved in Kenya's house and that was her furniture. Then you gonna pack up all that lady shit, then move around to that townhouse? No, God, honey. But I'm gonna tell you the real gag. We got to see a real glimpse of Sweetie personality, like when she was talking to that mover and getting it together, and I was living for Sweetie. Now, if you would have been more polite to your mama and your daddy, they could have came right there and helped you move. But child, I'm so glad this next episode is the last one with Kim, because I am so over her. And Kim, don't try to pull it, bitch. Don't try to pump. Your money running low, honey. Your money running low. And Corey look like he don't got good credit. Okay? And y'all ass had the downside. See, when black people do it, it's ghetto. We can't pay our bills. When Kim do it, it's a whole big old production to hide the lies. Honey, the real reason that you pulled up them flowers and stuff and you kept screaming $40,000 for flowers because you finna carry them shits off Buford Highway and try to sell them. Don't pull it, honey, okay? Listen, money is tight everywhere. It ain't a shame. Don't be ashamed, Kim. We all had the downside shit. Black people, we used to it, honey. Do what we do. Blame it on the economy. And then call your sister and ask her, can you claim one of her kids on your income tax? That'll help you catch up, honey. January almost here. And see, you better hope Obama give us another one of them stimulus checks. That'll give you a head start in the new year on your new move. Anyway, girl, I'm finna go down to the bar and get me a nasty little piece. And I'll call you later, girl. Bye!